welcome back. You've seen this powerhouse singer right here on CBS Church plenty of times. We're talking about Alise King. Now you can enjoy her again as she does a tribute for the legendary Aretha Franklin for Black History Month. Good to have you back, Alise.
Good to be back.
So glad you're here. Now tell us a little bit about this tribute that you've really thought up.
So I wanted to shine a light on the music during the civil rights movement. We talk about the activists, the leaders, the marches, and we're appreciative of that. But I don't think people really focus on the music side of it, because music during that time, it was encouraging, it was inspirational, and it was healing. It spoke about freedom. So as a creative, I just wanted to shine a light on those artists that were integral during that time. You know, you have Sam Cooke, you have the staple singers, Nina Simone, Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye.
Legends.
The list goes on and on.
Yeah, the list goes on and on. And they were, I can't imagine the heaviness during that time. And then to hear a powerful, beautiful voice just giving me encouragement, it had to be beautiful. Music was freedom. So I just wanted to shine a little light.
You mentioned how, you know, heavy that time was and how challenging and how difficult. And you talk about the healing. How is this healing? How is the music healing?
So the music is healing because, for one, people don't really understand what it is that they went through. We weren't there. We only know of what the history books told us, what our grandparents told us, or our ancestors told us. As a performer, I know what I deal with now before stage. So I can only imagine what they dealt with then before stage. So to have that big, you know, responsibility to give inspiration to all of these people, I can only imagine how heavy it was to stand there and have to entertain and be inspiring, all while dealing with it themselves.
You know, let's take it back to the inspiration on a personal note. You know, you're doing this tribute for Aretha to start.
Yes.
Tell us, you know, what drew you to her originally?
Well, if most people know, I have a history with Aretha. She actually saw me performing on TV, called that particular station, and got my information. I actually worked with her a little bit, wrote a couple of songs for her a little bit. I got to open for her. The last performance she did here in Detroit, which was at the Music Hall, that's the place where I opened for her. And this is where this tribute is going to be, at the Detroit Music Hall in Aretha's Jazz Cafe.
Special.
So talk to us a little bit about, obviously you had the personal connection, and she is a local legend, and icon, and always will be. You know, talk to us a little bit about your thought process when you decided to do the Aretha Franklin tribute.
So when I decided, her being the first artist was not a thought at all. I know the moment that I felt when she called my phone to inquire about me writing a song for her. I almost passed out in the bowling alley. I had just graduated with my 3rd associate's degree, and I almost passed out, and just the power behind her voice, the church, the encouragement, the healing, the soul behind her voice. As a young woman, I know how I feel when I listen to Aretha. So I can only imagine how people felt listening to that in person while she was standing next to Dr. King. So I just want to try my best to embody the beauty that she was, because she was more than a voice. These artists were more than their voice. They were the soundtrack to the civil rights movement.
Yeah, and the further away we get from that, we forget they are more than a voice, and that's what you're trying to bring back. So tell us, if people want to come and hear you do these tributes, where can they find you?
So the first installation is going to be at Aretha's Jazz Cafe, which is actually fitting, and it's going to be on February 1st. The first day of Black History Month, February 1st. The tickets are only $20. It's going to be live band. We're going to have vendors. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to sing for y'all, because I don't know how to sing, but sing. I'm talking about, I'm doing some of her early works, later works. You're going to get a wider range of things. And of course, I have to give you guys the soundtrack for the Civil Rights Respect. You know, gotta give you a little R-E-S-P-E-C-T. You know, I gotta give it to you.
All right, warming it up. I love it, Alise. I love it. Sounds good. All right. Well,
fantastic. Great to have you here.
To the Queen.
Folks attending that concert are in for a real treat.
Yes. And if you guys want to come, let me know. You'll be my special guest.
I feel like I can hear you anywhere when you sing.
Thank you.
You got such a powerful voice.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for dropping by this morning. Really appreciate it.